Alright, also look, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about a matchup that's been getting a lot of buzz recently, because with Ilia Topuria's masterclass performance against Max Holloway during UFC 308, a lot of fans have been wondering, Prime versus Prime at 145 pounds, who beats who? A hungry, motivated, notorious Conor McGregor, or the 2024 Ilia Topuria, the man who dismantled two featherweight titans within a 7-month time span. And in this video, I'm going to be explaining why, realistically, it just isn't that close. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share so you can help me reach 1,500 subscribers by May. I'll deeply appreciate you. And make sure you join the official UFC Discord, link in the description. Alright, so look, before I go further, I want to preface that a lot of these points that I'll be making here are strictly my opinion and based on what I believe to be cold hard facts and the blatant truth. And if you disagree with anything, let me know in the comment section below. But here's the opinion that's bound to spark up debate. Prime versus Prime, Ilia Topuria would likely beat Conor McGregor at 145 pounds. And before you chalk this up to be recency bias or outright glaze, let's consider Ilia Topuria incredible skill set as well as his accomplishments, because this guy has more than just a solid record. He has built a case as a future all-time great with victories that speak absolute volumes. In February of this year, in 2024, Ilia Topuria delivered a stunning flatline finish over Alexander Volkanovski, the fighter widely regarded and widely considered the greatest featherweight of all time. And just recently, he proved all the doubters wrong again by securing a brutal KO finish against Max Holloway, who was supposedly his toughest stylistic matchup within his UFC career. Both Volkanovski as well as Holloway are absolute legends within their own right, but Ilia Topuria dismantled them with absolute ease. Ilia Topuria isn't just a well-rounded fighter, he's an outright force of nature with an incredible Brazilian jiu-jitsu as well as a Greco-Roman wrestling pedigree, not to mention his striking skills that are an absolute nightmare for any opponent. And you know, he's just an outright pure and true triple threat. His offensive striking is beyond lethal, but his defensive striking might be his most underrated weapon within his arsenal. And he has mastered that MMA Philly shell that makes him almost incredibly hard to hit cleanly, keeping himself composed and small within the octagon. And against somebody like the Notorious, that type of discipline as well as control would be a serious problem, because Ilia Topuria is incredibly patient as well as technical, and he just wouldn't let somebody like Conor bait him or, draw him out of his designated game plan like Conor has done against previous opponents in the past. Now, let's talk about Ilia Topuria's nasty nuclear KO ability. And let me tell y'all, this guy doesn't just hit hard. He hits you with a level of power that is able to put anyone out cold. And it's a rare bone-crushing knockout ability that even the most elite of fighters, such as Alexander Volkanovski and especially the chinny chin chin of Max Holloway, couldn't even withstand. And look, we're not just talking about wild swings or lucky punches, because Ilia Topuria's knockouts are precise, calculated, and absolutely devastating. And this kind of raw power would kind of make it a gamble for somebody like the Notorious to stand and bang with him. And sure, Conor's got his left hand that has put plenty of his opponents out to sleep in the past. We got guys like Eddie Alvarez, Chad Mendes, even the great Jose Aldo. But at 27, Ilia Topuria was a lot fresher, a lot more disciplined, and just as dangerous, if not more dangerous, when it comes to landing that fight-ending nuclear blow. And what makes this matchup even more interesting is the way that Ilia Topuria plays the role of Topuria and controls the pace. Because we all know from his past fights that Conor loves to be the one coming forward, dictating the fight and keeping his opponents on the back foot. But Ilia El Matador doesn't play the back foot, and his forward pressure is absolutely relentless, and he'd keep the pressure on Conor, backing him up and cutting off his range, something that a lot of few fighters were able to do effectively. But once they were able to crack that code, there was a stark difference. And look, while Conor might have been the master at range, Ilia El Matador's pressure game would make it almost impossible for him to fight in his comfort zone. Now, am I saying that Conor couldn't catch him with the iconic left hook? Absolutely not. Conor McGregor's KO ability is absolutely legendary, and he can catch anybody with that left hand. But in terms of skill for skill, Ilia Topuria is just too disciplined, too intelligent, and too well-rounded to fall into Conor McGregor's usual 145 traps. And notice how I didn't bring up Ilia El Matador's superior ground game. Yeah, that would have been too easy, and with his blend of nasty nuclear KO ability, elite defensive skills, and relentless pressure, Ilia Topuria would be an absolute nightmare for Conor McGregor even at his 145 prime. And look, all of this ain't a knock on the Notorious. It's just that Ilia El Matador is just that good, and pound for pound, he's a problem for anyone. And it's only a matter of time before the whole world recognizes him as one of the most dangerous fighters the featherweight division has ever seen. But that's all I've got to say for this video. Let me know in the comment section below. Who do you guys have prime for prime, best at best? 145 Conor McGregor, karate stance Conor McGregor, mind you, versus prime current Ilia El Matador Topuria. Let me know in the comment section below. But that about wraps up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.